Hello, my name is Bethany Odell and I will be presenting on the top trends of the Virtual Learning Commons. The purpose of this presentation is to define what makes a Virtual Learning Commons and to identify and evaluate current trends for incorporating a Virtual Learning Commons in an academic library. A Virtual Learning Commons is an extension of a library's physical learning space. While this trend is more common in grade school libraries due to the compatibility with promoting the library's makerspaces, academic libraries will find benefits to the development of a Virtual Learning Commons as they build technology services for their student body. Virtual Learning Commons surround themselves with themes and include resources that fit the specific needs of the student body. These resources may include, but are not limited to, audio files of lectures and resources, video files of workshops, embedded links for chat functions, such as the widely known Ask a Librarian feature, and additional links that promote library guides. Bennett's article identifies 6 first questions that should be asked before designing learning spaces such as a learning commons. A few of these examples would be: what is it about the learning that will happen in this space that compels us to build a bricks and mortar learning space rather than rely on a virtual one? And should this space be designed to encourage student-teacher exchanges outside of the classroom? Bennett's article concludes that physical learning commons and virtual learning commons are separate spaces, but states that virtual learning commons will become more popular in the next 20 years because they are less expensive and time-consuming to develop. Bennett argues that one downside to virtual learning commons deals with immersion learning because learning is a social process and virtual learning commons in most scenarios lack the social aspect that the physical alternative provides. Brown and Long mention trends in learning spaces that provide a positive outlook that may balance out Bennett's cons. Brown and Long provide several different trends, one in particular being the focus on devices that enrich learning. The authors mention that podcasting could be used to provide lectures, interviews, case studies, and more in an audio format and uploaded to iTunes to host the files. Lortshire also mentions trends that will help evolve the physical learning commons to a virtual alternative. In his article, he provides a paradigm flip example for several standard library scenarios. These scenario examples include students checking out physical books when they should be allowed the option of downloading ebooks, and instructors should also be available virtually rather than only through face-to-face classroom interaction. Unlike Brown, Long, and Lortshire, who have reported their findings based on observing and evaluating their own libraries, Dewey focuses on research on virtual learning commons from other institutions. In his approach, Dewey found that the ideal audience for the physical learning commons was undergraduate students. Yet, to go along with Brown and Long's list of trends, Dewey discovered that there was a growing trend in virtual learning commons for graduate students and faculty. Lortshire and Coughlin emphasize that virtual learning commons are a collaborative space that promotes learning beyond the typical one-way stream of information provided by a library webpage. The authors demonstrate how their library at San Jose State University collaborated with students to build 5 portals. The authors encourage future librarians to download their virtual learning common template to apply to their own libraries. Santos, Alley, and Hill also address the importance of collaborating with students when designing and implementing a virtual learning commons in an academic library. Their idea of using the virtual learning commons as an outlet for learning supported by multimedia and Web 2.0 applications is an excellent example of Brown and Long's trend of focusing on devices that enrich learning. The authors provide their own list of recommendations, which includes posting clear guidelines of the virtual learning commons space, enhancing the quality of the design, using social media to advertise and link to the library webpage, giving plenty of opportunities to allow students to participate and provide feedback, and encouraging instructors and faculty to participate. Bennett brings up the concern that there is a weak link between faculty-student interactions, but considering the ways virtual learning commons will address this concern will lead to opportunities to open this door in the future. It is difficult to predict if virtual learning commons are a fad for the semester or a key element ideal for the future library. One conclusion is to realize that a virtual learning commons is a way to go for the academic libraries that are hoping to reach out to millennial students' needs and providing online resources. Any patron can access resources through their mobile devices or personal computers, so it is crucial for librarians to find ways to connect these online students to the correct resources, and a virtual learning commons is an ideal approach. Thank you.